Relax and let me teach you how to solve this exponential equation. It's just so easy, okay? Now, to answer this, we begin it with solution. So this is what you have, okay? Now, what do you do? Quickly remember, for each time you have a divided by b to the power of m, it is a to the power of m divided by b to the power of m. Now, when you have this, we can apply this, okay? So it's going to give us 1 to the power of x divided by 9 to the power of x. Did you see? Minus 6 divided by 3 to the power of x plus 8 is equal to 0. Interesting. Now, what do you do next? Just also remember, each time you have 1 to the power of any number, okay, it is always equal to 1. So 1 to the power of x will give us 1. So we're going to have 1 divided by 9 to the power of x minus 6 to the divided by 3 to the power of x plus 8 is equal to 0. Now simplify this more. 9 is the same as 3 multiplied by 3, which is 3 to the power of 2. Now when you have this, you can write it to be 1 divided by 3 to the power of 2 is raised to power of x, okay, minus 6 divided by 3 to the power of x plus 8 is equal to 0. Now remember, for each time you have a to the power of m raised to power of n, the powers will multiply. So you have a to the power of mn. This is also the same as a to the power of n then raised to power of m, meaning that you can still switch the powers. Did you see? So for this, you can rewrite it to be 1 divided by 3 to the power of x raised to power of 2. You just switched it. And when you multiply this, it gives you back what you have here. Did you see that? So to simplify further, this is giving us this minus 6 divided by 3 to the power of x plus 8 is equal to 0. You observe carefully that this and this are the same. So what do? You can simply say, let 3 to the power of x be equal to a variable, let's just say y. So we are going to replace to have 1, this will be y squared, okay, minus 6 divided by y plus 8 is equal to 0. Now, to remove this denominator, you are going to take the LCM of these two, and when you have y squared and y, its LCM will be y squared, okay? So we're going to multiply each of these by the LCM, which is y squared. And to do that, we are going to have 1 divided by y squared multiplied by y squared, just to clear the fraction, minus 6 divided by y multiplied by y squared, then plus 8 multiplied by y squared. You also multiply the right side by y squared so that the equation will be balanced. If you simplify more, it gives you see that this will cancel this. So we have 1, okay, minus y, we take 1y here. So you are left with 6 times y will give us 6y. Then plus 8 times this y squared gives us 8y squared. And when you multiply this, it gives you 0. Now, this can also be rearranged to be 8y squared minus 6y plus 1 is equal to 0. This is your usual quadratic equation because the highest power of y is 2. So solve this using your factoring method, okay? So what do? We multiply this, okay? Multiply it. And when you multiply this, it gives you 8. We just multiply these two numbers, it gives you 8. So what do? Quickly get two numbers that when you multiply, it gives you this 8. Did you see? Then when you add the two numbers, it will give you this value here, which is negative 6. Now, what two numbers will you use? The ones you get from the factors of 8. So think, which one will you go for? To reduce the thought for you, we can think of having numbers like 2 and 4, okay? Now, you see that because the middle sign is negative, we are going to have negative 2 and this, so that when you multiply this, it gives you positive 8. And when you add negative 2 and negative 4, it gives you -6. So to simplify further, we have, I hope you are still there with us, and for you to have watched to this point, it shows what you are doing impresses you. And don't forget to like this video, share it so that others will learn with you, and also let's know how it helps you in the comments. Thank you, and let's continue. So to continue, we are going to now have, so this gives us, repeat what you have here, which is 8y squared. Now this value at the middle, replace it with these two. Are you with me? So you have -2 add y minus 4y. So that when you add these two, it gives you back this. Did you see that? Then plus 1, okay, is equal to 0. Repeat, we have, repeat this, you see. The only one you have to replace is the middle one with these two values you got. Did you see that? Then return this plus 1. I hope it's understood. So what you do is you factor, pair it. Now what is common here is 2y. Use it to divide this, it gives you 4y. Use this to divide this, it gives you -1. Then you factor out -1. Use it to divide this, it gives you 4y. Use it to divide this, it gives you -1 is equal to 0. Now what do you do? See that these two are the same. Just collect these two outside. We are going to have 2y minus 1. Pick one of these, you have 4y minus 1 is equal to 0. So we have it that 2y minus 1 is 0. To simplify, add 1 to both sides. So we have 2y is equal to 1. Divide both sides by 2. We have it that y is equal to half. So this is the first value of y. Then we can also have, or 4y minus 1 is 0. You also add 1 to both sides. If you do that, you are going to have 4y is equal to 1. So to get y, divide both sides by 4. If you do that, y will give you 1/4. So this is the second value of y. But remember, the question is on x. Now to get the value of x, we need to recall we made a statement earlier that, so we recall we said that 3 to the power of x is equal to y, okay? Now we pick the first value of y. So when y is equal to half, we are going to substitute to half. 3 to the power of x is equal to our y is half. Now what do you do? To get your x, take the logarithm of both sides. To do that, we have log of 3 to the power of x is equal to log of half, okay? Remember, for every log of a to the power of x, it is x log a, okay? So here, this multiplies, you are going to have x log 3 is equal to log of half. So to get your x, divide both sides by log of 3, okay? So this divides, and divide this by log of 3. This will cancel, so we're going to have x will give us, so if you simplify, you are going to have log of half divided by log of 3. Now remember that if you have log of a divided by b, it is the same thing as log of a minus log of b, okay? So this will give us x is equal to log of 1 minus log of 2, then divided by log of 3. Now you also remember that log of 1 is always 0. So this is the same as x is equal to negative. This will give us 0 minus this, and 0 minus this gives us, x will give us negative of log of 2 divided by log of 3. Simplifying further, we remember for every log of a divided by log of b, it is log of a base b, okay? So apply it here. We have x is equal to negative log of 2 base 3. So this gives us the first value of x. Now to get the second value of x, quickly also remember we said that for when y, the second value of y is this. So we're going to repeat what we did to now have 3 to the power of x is equal to 1 over 4. Okay, so also take log of both sides. So we have log of 3 to the power of x is equal to log of 1/4. Repeat the same process. X log 3 is equal to log of 1/4. Divide both sides by log of 3. So this will give us, this cancels. We have x is equal to, this will give us log of 1 minus log of 4 divided by log of 3. Now, if you simplify, we have x is, remember this is 0, so we have 0 minus. For 4, we can write it as 4 is 2 to the power of 2. Okay, so this is 2 to the power of 2 divided by log of 3. So simplifying more, we now have x is equal to, the power multiplies the log, so you have negative 2 log 2 divided by log 3. So from here, remember this is the second value of x. Okay, we are having it that the second value of x is negative 2 log 2, then this becomes the base. Okay, this is the second value, and remember the first value of x is negative of log 2 base 3. So these are the two values of x, and I hope this really helps you. Don't forget to give this a like, share it so that others will learn, and also let's know how it helps you in the comment. And if you are still new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe, click on the notification as we post our videos every day. Thank you for engaging. I will see you in our next class. Bye bye.